scared, don't fear. How you guys doing today, man?
Good stuff. All chilling.
Very cool, very cool. I understand you guys just put a new release out 2 weeks ago, is that right?
Yes, 2 weeks ago. We put out From the Ground Up, June 17th. It's our first album in stores ever, so pretty stoked about it.
Very nice, man. Perfect timing, too, to be on part of the Warped Tour to have that come out. I mean, might have just been coincidental, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great thing about this tour is that it's, you guys got a half hour. You guys go out there. It's a different time each day, so it ain't like the headliner here is going to be this, you know what I mean? So you know, tomorrow you guys can have the top slot, you know what I mean? So it's a nice experience, and it gives you a chance to go ahead and pump out that new shit for the kids that don't hear it.
Yeah.
They may not have been a fan yesterday, but you know what? They just checked you out. Best shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's been happening too, so we're really lucky.
That's very cool, very cool. Now, having the chance to play with so many different bands and things like that, is there stuff that you're a fan of that's out here or anything like that?
Yeah, we're fans of everything out here. As a band, we're into all genres of music. We're a metal hip hop band, so our influences range from like acoustic pop rock to metal to hip hop and pretty much every genre.
Listen to reggae. I love reggae.
Yeah, we like every subgenre of every genre. So like,
right.
Warped Tour is perfect for us. We've checked out. Yesterday we checked out Motionless in White.
Okay.
They closed up in New Jersey, and it was crazy.
Biggest hit I've seen.
Yeah, I'm like so proud of those guys. I've seen them come from like the bottom now, so it's like dope to see them.
Yeah.
Headline in front of like thousands and thousands of kids, and they were all going wild. It was like the biggest circle pit that they ever seen. It was dope.
K-Flay's pretty dope.
K-Flay, she's a female hip hop artist.
Cool,
She's dope.
She's on the Beatport stage. She kills it. Crisley's
my favorite.
Yeah, he's a
I make beats
DJ.
too. I make beats for the band and I play drums. And his beats are ridiculous.
He's
ridiculous.
It's cool. He starts off with like 10 people, and then by the end of this set, he has like 500 people bouncing.
Right.
Yeah, every
It's a
single day
huge
too.
party every time he plays.
Throwing pizzas into the crowd.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Beartooth's been killing it every time too.
Beartooth's definitely one of my favorite bands on the
Plague
tour.
Vendor. I love Plague Vendor.
Plague Vendor is
Cool.
crazy.
Awesome.
Go see Plague Vendor. Like even if you can't, just like YouTube them because the lead singer just goes nuts. It's like the most entertaining
very
thing I've ever seen. Yeah, he's like a Mick Jagger or like an Iggy Pop. Like his moves are like so old school, and he's just like he's wild. He's absolutely wild.
Very cool. Now, with this being said, that all these bands, you know, that's obviously shit that you guys can't go on tour with every day because it's different genres, different sounds. So it's nice you guys get a chance to go do that now. With all these different acts and all the different levels of experience, you check some of this shit out and, you know, take some notes. Like, you know what? This is what I need to do for the next time, or this works for them. So when I go out, and obviously there's going to be more shit from you guys after this done, I'm pretty positive there's going to be some stuff with you guys out on your own, right? So it's a good learning experience. Well, you know what I mean?
We all consider ourselves students of the game. You know what I mean? We'll forever say that because that's the way to be. You know, we're never going to act like we're the best or anything like that. So whenever we're watching bands or on the side of the stage just chilling, like I'm taking mental notes. You know, if I see something I like, I'm like, hey, let me maybe try to do it my own little way.
Right. Hey, put your spin on it.
Yeah, put my spin on it. Yeah, and that's pretty much what those guys did. They got influenced by something.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
That's what everybody does. If they tell you they've never done that, they're lying.
No, there's no fucking way. There's no way. Like, you know?
Bullshit. Oh, no, man, I'm completely original.
It's always been me and only me and fuck you guys.
Bullshit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know what it is though? I mean, shit's so different than what it was, man. Music these days is fucking different than what it was. You know what I mean? I'm 33 years old, man. I can remember some shit that, like, Korn is playing with Mayhem. They ain't the fucking headliners. Like, you think in my mind they'd still be, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you don't adapt, you're gonna sink, man, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like, what's cool today, you might still be cool tomorrow, but you're gonna put a little spin on it to make sure that you're still fucking doing what you're doing. So
yeah, that's why we said we'll always change with the times. You know what I mean? We're not gonna stay the same just because that's what got us popular or whatever. We're gonna do what we like to do, what we're influenced by. And
right.
What's
And it's
cool
not
to
even
us
just
at that time.
and it's not even just to make sure we sell, or it's just
Yeah,
that's how we are.
it's just exactly.
We've always liked the new stuff. Every time some new style comes out, we love it. And I haven't really had a style where I like that.
It's refreshing. It's good
Right,
to
right.
get a fresh dose of something new and like that hasn't been done. To see something different on stage or wherever you're watching it or whatever. It's pretty cool just to see something brand new. It's a breath of fresh air.
Well, I mean, you guys got a chance to do different shit though too. I mean, with being a hip hop metal act, like you making beats and shit, there's always something that you can throw in there that's gonna be, you know what I mean?
Switch it up.
You can always switch it up.
And it's never going to be a chance where like these fucking guys went from this to this.
Exactly.
It's a gradual turn. So it's just like, you know what? Hey, this would work. This little fucking scratch here, or this little that there is going to work a little bit better for the next time that we go through. So it's, you know, you pick up on that shit.
As you play and learn and write, you know, you're going to change as a person. You're going to change what you experience every day is going to change.
Oh, yeah.
So that's definitely going to be reflected in your music. You're never going to stop maturing as an artist.
Yes, evolution.
Definitely.
Pretty much.
Plus, being an artist and being on the road, obviously shit's going to be different. You know what I mean? You're not going to feel the same way because it's not. You're not at home. You're not sitting there.
Different
You're on
mindset.
exactly. You're
Different-
fucking on the
totally
road.
different mindset.
You're missing family back home. You're doing different shit, but you're still like, this is so cool because this is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could be fucking flipping burgers tomorrow.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
When it gets
enjoy the
tough-
ride.
When it gets tough, we remind ourselves that.
No
you
matter
know,
how much it sucks, it's like
So
it's
worth
the
it.
best
Yeah.
job in the world.
I mean, people got to realize it's still a job. It's still a
It is,
fucking
yeah.
job for you guys. Just because you guys get to go up there and
Yeah.
spend your half hour, or if it's a longer tour, that you know what I mean, like different shit, you guys get an hour or so on stage.
Yeah.
That rest of the day is fucked. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got someone waking you up at this time and telling you, okay, you got to go and talk to this guy and this guy to promote your shit, and regardless of however you guys feel that day,
Yeah.
put a smile on your fucking face because
Yeah.
guess what, guys?
Yeah.
If this ain't cool, I'm showing 1,000,000 people that you guys are dicks. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta get your shit together. Like, you know what I mean? So get out there and smile. And then, you know, YouTube, Twitter, all that shit.
Yeah.
You're in the crowd, like, you know what I mean? Especially on like a Warped Tour, and I'm sure you guys do this shit when you guys are playing. You guys got to go out and shake hands and get,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
meet everybody.
Yep.
Guess what? The one day that you have a bad day, everyone has a bad day. You know what I mean? Regardless of fucking, my phone's not working properly. This didn't work out the way it should. My, you know, my laundry's fucking dirty. I'm pissed. You go outside and be like, fuck, man, it sucks. Just walking through. Hey, man. He was an asshole today. Like, guess what, Twitter? Fuck these guys.
Yeah. All it's a one day, right?
Yeah, exactly. They don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean?
Nice people out there, but they'll remember the one bad.
Exactly. But on the flip side, though, they do remember. So when you're out there, you know what I mean? Shake their hands and sign the shit. You guys know. You guys know exactly.
Yeah,
what
we
you're
actually
doing.
enjoy it.
We love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, it's got to be a good feeling to have someone give a shit about you, though, too.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's,
it is.
it's different from the guys that are sitting there, just sitting in their booth, like, fuck these
Yeah.
guys. You know what I mean? For having someone come up, you guys got to remember what it was like when you guys were kids going to bands and seeing the shows and being like, man, if I could just get a picture, if I could just get this.
Yeah, you're dying for it.
Now, these kids are coming up to you guys like, fucking come on, man, just
Yeah.
one picture, like, it's gotta be a great feeling.
It is. It's sick.
Yeah.
It's just starting for us too. Like this
That's
is
why we're
real
at our
brand new
merch
for
tent
us.
from like the
Yeah.
morning to like the day ends. We're at our merch tent meeting fans. Like there's no specific time. Like bands be like, oh, we'll be at our merch tent at 5:45.
Right.
Nope.
We're there
Second
all
doors
day.
open, we're there. When doors close, we're there. Talk
Yeah.
to all our fans. We want to meet every single person that listens
Even
to
people
our
that
music.
aren't fans, like we'll
New
just reel them in,
fans,
we'll give them the headphones, they'll listen to the music, and they'll usually, like 99% of the time, they love it, and they just like, half the time they buy an album right there on the
Yeah,
spot,
yeah,
and
yeah.
just heard of us, so it's cool.
Plus, it's gotta be a great feeling though, too. You're a kid, you see someone, you know what I mean? You see them for the first time, your CDs are relatively cheap at these shows,
Yeah.
but it's an experience, you know what I mean? Not only do I get to take this shit home, you're gonna sign a poster, you're gonna sign that cover, I'm gonna throw that shit in my wall, and everyone that I go see tomorrow is gonna be like, check this shit out, guys, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
It starts snowballing.
For sure. Now, to snowball a little bit more, I want to know more about you. I want to see what you're doing next. There's got to be another tour, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Where am I going to go? Where am I going to figure all this out?
We're
Well-
working on it right now. We don't.
No.
No, yeah.
Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, basically anywhere. Spotify, iTunes to get our music if you want to
Yeah.
hear some stuff before it comes out.
Actual shit.
We're all over Twitter. Add us on Twitter at Scared Don't Fear.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's-
There you go.
Instagram is
Yeah,
at
Instagram,
Scared Don't
at Scared Don't Fear,
Fear.
Facebook.
Facebook / Scared Don't Fear. It's all real simple.
Yep.
We didn't think of like any weird things for the
Right.
Yeah.
It's just basic Scared Don't Fear.
Once you find those links, you'll find all our individual pages as well. So
Yeah.
just search Scared Don't Fear and you'll find the rest of us.
We don't have any tours announced yet. They're still working on them, but there's plans for us to go overseas. There's plans for us to go to Canada and do a full Canada run, plus more U.S. stuff. So if you just like stay on the Twitter and the Instagram, you'll definitely find out when we announce those, which should be soon.
Very cool, very cool. Don't you guys ever go overseas yet, or is that
No,
gonna be
Nope.
new experience? So that's a whole nother world you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
get to
Yeah, it's
get.
gonna
You
be
know what I
big.
mean?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
It's been a
so
dream come true so far. Everything that's been happening.
you're gonna see these kids singing every words to your song, but as soon as you go to meet them, they ain't gonna know
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
That would be funny.
So.
That would be cool.
All right, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate what you guys do, and that new album, man, is a very kick-ass, guys. So
Thank
if
you.
you
Thanks for the
haven't seen
opportunity.
it, heard it, see them live,
Yes.
go and buy the CD and
From
see
the
them when
ground
they
up.
can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get on iTunes.
Thank you.
Thanks.